Yes. Alright, hello everybody. Here the other week I was telling you about the horrible things that's going on in this world, and I just couldn't understand. And I mentioned the little girl that disappeared in Northern California, and they had been looking for her, and they had questioned a man, but then lo and behold, they finally, and that they had roped off this Baptist church, and that was near the mobile home park where they lived, and lo and behold, it turns out to be the minister's granddaughter that did away with the little girl, I guess. Now, she had a 5-year-old girl herself, and this other little 8-year-old girl would go up. In fact, she'd been up there playing with that little girl that day. She'd go up and she'd play with him, and that the grandfather is a minister of this Baptist church. And, well, anyway, as the story goes, that she was the one that kind of alerted, because she reported to the reporter for some reason before the little girl was ever found. She says, my big black suitcase, somebody stole my big black suitcase I had. And the reporter thought that it was really odd that she'd bring up that, that she had a big black suitcase that was stolen. Well, when a few days later, when these workers drained the pond and they found a big black suitcase in this pond where they were draining it, and lo and behold, inside was a little girl. Then the reporter remembered the comment that the woman had made. So anyway, she wouldn't relate that, I guess, to the police. So the police really started, and they found out that it was absolutely her suitcase. And why they had already had knowledge of something going on before they even found the little girl, because they had roped off, remember, the Baptist church? Well, you'd think, well, the woman must be insane or crazy or just what, well, and that maybe it was an accidental. At first you'd say, well, maybe she accidentally killed the little girl or something. Well, as the story goes, and they have found out that she was molested with a foreign object. So, no, the little girl was murdered, just outright then. That proves that, when they found that she had been molested with a foreign object. So, it just things like that goes on all the time in this world. And it just is terrible, the things that really goes on. And I just can't understand, that we can't even, here you are going to church, maybe a little church, and here you got Sunday school teachers, and you got, the pastor and all the workers and things, and you feel like you should be able to really, rely on them. But it just turns out that this is really a sad situation. So, outside of that, I just wanted you to bring you up to date, that if you guys didn't know about this or heard about it or anything, that I thought I'd bring this back up and bring you up to date on what happened there. And outside of that, why, I don't have too much to talk about, but I just thought it was kind of ridiculous that Cree got called on her sucking and eating her melons. I just thought that was kind of ridiculous. I mean, it wasn't a vulgar show or anything. It just that she was doing it in a sexy way of doing it and everything. But what was vulgar about it? Just her and her actions of her eating her melons. So now I wonder if she didn't stick her head out too far when she ate the orange. That could be something that somebody comes back and does something, and She might get called on it. I thought that when I looked at her video. But I guess she's going to have to take that chance, or maybe she's going to have to think before she leaps or something, if she does. So, anyway, somebody is really, I think, is really wanting to say something, because I feel like my daughter has done a lot more good on here than she has ever done any bad whatsoever. Used to, she would do things that I would tell her, oh, Cree, and she wasn't even called on it. You know, I would say that it was a lot worse than what her eating her melons. So, I think that the rest of us feels the same way about that knows Cree. And so I spouted off about that now, and I give my opinion on that. And another thing I just want to tell you guys, I don't know what in the world's wrong with me. I can't seem to get over being some kind of illness or sickness or something. It just seems like it's one thing right after another. And I'm not feeling too well today, but at least I'm here. I didn't come up here for a week because I was under the weather again. So, but I always get on YouTube and I always watch Cree, and I try and keep up with all the singers and everything else. And oh, lo and behold, she's got 11 over there in the international thing now. And maybe I've read where some of them say, well, if she would just wait through May, that then they could join because they have too much going on in May, I guess at school or something. I don't know what it is. So I don't know whether she can wait that long or not. But I was so thrilled to see that she finally got 11. I was hoping at least she could get 15. But I'm saying to every one of you out there, you need to try and join her. The ones out there in this world that happens to maybe, I doubt it, but look at this video and will sit through this boring thing, that you will at least think about knowing somebody that could join her contest. I think she's got a wonderful group of people this season, and I think there is about 4 or 5 of them that's going to really be battling. They're going to be battling hard for first place. I can't say, and I won't say right now, but I think it's going to be a battle. And there are some of them that I think that they think they're going to be up there is not going to be up there too. So you got to think about that. Yeah, they think they're something on a stick and can't be knocked off, and I bet you they can be knocked off. All it takes is us judges. And voting. And the people voting too. Oh no, if you're really... Oh, I enjoy listening to all of the... And no matter who leads the competition, don't ever stop singing. Don't ever take the song out of your soul. Because, like I said a long time ago in one of mine, I got the singing knocked out of my soul a long time ago. And that was very nice for a person to do. Because I can't sing a note. But I used to go around singing and singing all the time. And then I was told that I couldn't sing, and when you shut up, or you sound this, or you sound that, and I quit singing. Which I shouldn't have done. It's my fault that I did. So I'm going to say good day to you, and wishing you all the very blessed, and God bless in each and every one of you until next week. Goodbye, this is Etta.